Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wrestling Tracks. Everybody, we are live tonight. We're going to go back in time. We're going to go way long before TNA Wrestling was hot, long before all these wrestling companies, when there was only 3 gangs in town. There was WCW, there was ECW, and the good old faithful WWE. We go back in time to Survivor Series. The year was 1998. Deadly Game. The winner will survive a grueling tournament to crown a WWE champion. Ladies and gentlemen, John Mazo joins in just a second.
Hello.
John May in the house, everybody.
Honestly, I totally forgot about the fucking show.
Really, bro? You used to do it?
Fucking. I was just like scrolling through Facebook and watching the World Series, and all of a sudden I see a New York number. I said, "Oh, fuck!"
Yeah.
Totally forgot you messaged me an hour ago, but it's all good. I'm here. What's up, Wrestling Tracks? By the way, I hate all of you.
Really, bro? Anyway, nonetheless, this is my favorite time of the year, Survivor Series week. We're going to take you back in time to every Survivor Series pay-per-view. And we're going to go old school. 1998, there was a tournament to crown a WWE champion. And in the end, the boss always gets his spoils.
Yes, sir. Lee Houston, I'm sure you have I said, yes, sir. Also, Lee Houston, I'm sure you have the whole 1998 card in front of you, as I have no internet access right now. So let's read match by match, and I will give my review on it.
Let's see what we got here. We're going to go back in town, ladies and gentlemen. You just joined us. The year is 1998. Yes, children, 1998. That's when we had VHS tapes, y'all. Now, you know that's old school. We had tapes. We had a DVD.
Man, what the hell are you talking about? I still watch VHS tapes.
I know. I'm talking to all the young folks that don't know we had tapes back then.
Yeah, they should be in bed by now.
Yeah. I think some people still have theirs. I haven't seen a VCR since 2005. So, yeah.
Oh, I still got a VCR, no doubt. And all my VHS tapes are working like magic on it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take it back to 98 here. Let's see what we got. The year is 1998. His matches on the card are as follows. Check this out. I'm going to give you the end. I'm not going to give you the whole brackets. But check this out. Too much at the time. Byron Christopher, Scott Taylor defeat the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Tag Championship.
Well, you just said Brian Christopher, and that's Grandmaster Sexay. And you said Scott Taylor, and I'm pretty sure Scott Taylor is Scotty Duhati.
Oh, my bad. I'm reading on the card.
Well, it's all good. Well, don't be mad. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure Scott Taylor is Scotty Duhati, and Brian Christopher is Grandmaster Sexay.
I read from the old school Wikipedia, on the good old Wikipedia. So
I was only 6 years old in 1998. So I can't tell you how much I remember this match. Because, like I said, no internet access. I haven't been able to watch the network in a while. But if I had to guess, Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty Duhati was a great tag team back in their heyday. Even when they do surprise appearances on Raw or whatever. Or you see a worm here and there at a house show by Scotty or, whatever. Too Cool, honestly, was one of the best tag teams of our generation, but they're facing the greatest tag team, and I don't care how much argument I get. Jeff and Matt Hardy is the greatest tag team of our generation. That's no diss to Edge and Christian. I love them guys dearly. And it's no diss to Bubba or Devon or, like Kane and RVD or Booker T and Goldust, whatever. But of our generation growing up, Matt and Jeff Hardy is the greatest tag team to ever step foot in a wrestling ring.
Yes, sir. Also, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Wait, I'm going to hear myself here. The Job Squad. Hardcore Holly. Al Snow, with head, by the way, defeated the Legion of Doom. We had that was pretty good, actually. Val Venus defeated Tigray Al Singh. I don't remember Tigray. I remember
I know Val Venus. He's honestly, if I had I'll go back to Hardcore Holly and whoever you said else, Al Snow and Hardcore Holly defeated LOD. Yay and nay. I'm a fan of Hardcore Holly. I wasn't a big fan of Al Snow just because I didn't get the whole talking head gimmick. I marked out every time I heard his intro music stuff because
you didn't get the head.
I mean, I got it, but I didn't get it. Being 5, 6 years old, having a
music. What does everybody want? Everybody sees his head.
Exactly. Being 5 or 6 years old, you don't expect a grown-ass man talking to a head.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, I'd like to remind you that in the Attitude Era, it was not PG at all. So if you have kids that watch the network, please use the parent control, because nothing in that from the Attitude Era to 2011, nothing on the network is PG. Just want to give you a fair warning right now. So your kids watching wrestling, and they happen to see a brawl panties match, we did some stupid stuff back then, man.
They're like, Mommy, what's this?
So please use your parental controls, because most of the stuff on the network is not PG. I'll tell you right now, it ain't PG. It ain't for kids. I'm sorry. It wasn't designed for kids. It wasn't meant for kids.
If you want your kids...
So, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want your kids to watch one of the greatest shows ever on WWE Network, have them watch Camp WWE. There is nothing wrong with that show. There is nothing wrong with that show at all. Camp WWE is one of the greatest shows on WWE Network. Camp WWE is rated PG.
It ain't PG. It's a cartoon, but it's like an adult. It's like Family Guy.
Shut up! They don't know that.
Well,
All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Survivor Series 1998. You said Job Squad. You had Hardcore Holly and Val Venus defeat Legion of Doom. Why, I wouldn't know. Whatever. Lee, what was the next match you said?
And I left out Draws.
Now that guy, honestly, I love Draws. Draws was one of the greatest performers in his career. Unfortunately, he's paralyzed now.
Venus defeated Tigray Ali Singh. Wasn't paying attention to that. Gangrel with Christian defeated Steve Blackman.
I love both men, but I'm a bigger Steve Blackman fan. But no just Gangrel. Gangrel was fucking psycho. And honestly, when I was growing up and always saw him spit out blood and everything and saw his teeth, and on like SmackDown 2, Shut Your Mouth or Know Your Role. It's one of those two. I think it's Know Your Role. Seeing his picture in like the vampire teeth, I legit thought he was a fucking vampire. Because like he was spitting out blood and everything. I'm like, oh my god, this motherfucker's a vampire.
Yes.
But I'm a bigger Steve Blackman fan just because he's a martial artist, gimmicky type, and he was such a great hardcore champion.
And then we go into the tournament. Mankind defeated Dwayne Gill, who we affectionately know as Gilbert.
I call bullshit. Gilbert is one of the greatest superstars ever to step foot in a WWE ring. But there's also Mankind. But if I could rewrite history, Gilbert would have won that whole tournament.
Yes, sir. Al Snow. Now in this tournament, winners would advance. Winners only would advance. We're not gonna do the brackets tonight, but winners advance. So Al Snow defeated Judge Jarrett with Deborah. Take this out. This is a fun fact. Deborah would later be Stone Cold Steve Austin's screen wife, and then later on his real wife.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I thought it was
I'm
just on screen. But eventually, I think they got married in real life. Steve Austin and Deborah.
I'm pretty sure they were married when he was ravishing or stunning Steve Austin or whatever.
Yes, sir. Stone Cold Steve Austin defeated Big Boss Man by disqualification, advanced to the tournament anyway in the first round.
I call bullshit. I call bullshit on that. Nobody gave Big Boss Man props when he was alive, but Big Boss Man was a fucking legit ass kicker.
Steven Regal, who we now know as William Regal, defeated X-Pac, ended a double count out. He goes on to the tournament. Hey, check this out. Watching the network. It was at the time Steven Regal versus the Godfather, and the Godfather will offer you to either spend the night with the hoes or fight. And William said, "You know what? Last time I checked, my name is Steven Regal, not Elton John. I'm taking the hoes." That was a funny moment right there. Ladies, we're gonna keep it moving. That went right over John's head, man. I didn't go over.
Yeah, I mean, I love hoes and everything. I'm not gonna lie. William Regal's one of the greatest technical wrestlers ever. But I'm not, I wasn't a fan of Lord Steven Regal or whatever. When William Regal was a lumberjack, dude, I don't know what the fuck they called him though. I just remember when he was a lumberjack. And honestly, I might get a bunch of hate for this, but I hated the Godfather.
Yep.
He was Papa Shango and all that. I respect that, whatever. But I hated with a passion. I hate Godfather.
Man, I love the Godfather, man. I could not love the Train. I wanted to conduct the Train. I like Train.
Because, man, if I conducted a train like that, dude, it'd be like a seafood buffet with raw seafood, and I'm not a big fan of raw seafood.
You do know we're not talking about the actual train, right?
Oh, well, sorry, hoes.
Well, we gotta keep it somewhat, but you know what we're talking about. Anyway, the also was Dangerous Man Ken Shamrock defeated Gold Dust by submission.
Oh, Ken Shamrock is like one of the greatest guys to ever step foot in our ring. I wish Ken Shamrock would come back for one more match.
Yes,
Ken Shamrock versus Brock Lesnar just inside the WWE ring.
By the way, before Kurt Angle even thought about using ankle lock, it was used by Ken Shamrock. Just saying.
Yes, sir.
We also got The Rock defeated Big Boss Man in the first round. That took 3 minutes. That's not bad.
Hey,
No, 3
just
seconds.
get one.
3 seconds. Yes.
Just get one. You know how I feel about The Rock, so you can just get one now.
Yeah. The Undertaker defeated Kane to go to advance to the quarterfinals matchup. Then you got Mankind defeated Al Snow with head. Yeah, something about Al Snow in here. I think he still has that thing.
I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure he takes this to convention shit.
And of course, Mankind, we all know is Mick Foley. He still got that Sacco. Sacco's alive and well, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm pretty sure he has like socks that he likes, like you can buy, and he'll autograph and shit from time to time.
Sure. In the quarterfinal tournament, The Rock defeated Ken Shamrock. We're gonna take a break from the tournament. Sable defeated Jacqueline for the women's championship. Say it.
I wasn't a fan of Sable. You know, the only part of Sable that was really anything good about her was her boobs.
Yeah.
But Jackie, you know, if there's one man I would ever sleep with, it'd be Jacqueline.
You just said one man.
Well, I mean, yeah, Jacqueline was a man before she wrestled.
I hope not. Anyway, we go back to the tournament. Mankind defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin to the semifinals. The Rock defeated The Undertaker by qualification to the semifinals. We'll take a break from that. The tag team titles, a triple threat match. The New Age Outlaws fit D'Lo Brown and Mark Henry, and of course the Headbangers.
When you said D'Lo Brown and Mark Henry, were they part of Nation of Domination?
Oh yeah. By that point, they kind of separate. It's using a version of the Rock's music at the time. I think they separate from Nation Domination. The Nation is pretty much over by that point. Yes, sir.
Who knows, ladies and gentlemen?
Would defeat Mankind by submission for the vacant championship. And by the way, what they don't tell you, if you didn't watch Survivor Series, let me tell you, Mick Foley was a royal puppet. Got screwed. Stone Cold Steve Austin got screwed. And Monday Night Stone Cold was pissed.
Yes, sir. You don't bite a venomous rattlesnake and expect to not get bit back twice as hard.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. So in the end, your world champion, The Rock. Now, in submission, this is a year after the infamous Survivor Series in Montreal of '97. So The Rock did the sharpshooter. Before he could even say do something about it, he tapped out. No, he did tap out. The referee on the bell. And guess who the referee was?
I was hoping for like that dramatic pause that you just said, because I already know.
I was thinking you would know the answer. It's like 20 years ago. Now, I just watched the sucker. I just lost my memory that quickly. It's either Earl Hebner or Shane McMahon. Yes, Shane McMahon was a referee at the time. It was also the quote-unquote acting chairman when Vince was out for business. In the end, Shane McMahon screwed Mankind. That was Survivor Series, ladies and gentlemen.
I was just agreeing with you. I said yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That was Survivor Series 1998. Now we're going to fast forward to the future, to the present, 2017 Survivor Series. All battle lines have been drawn. You pick a side, brother. Speaking of picking the sides, what side you on, man? The blue or the red? You on the good old Raw brand that's been around forever, or you're on the SmackDown brand?
As of right now, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pick Team Raw.
Yeah.
You know, no diss to Shinsuke or Orton or AJ, because AJ is going to beat Rusev next week. And Shane, but that team alone, Raw alone has Braun Strowman. That's a one whole team right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure Braun Strowman was on Team Raw last year and they lost.
Well, you know. Speaking of
Didn't
Raw,
Dolph Ziggler win last year for Team Raw? No, that was the year before. Never mind.
that was 2014.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it was Team Authority, Team Xena, with the
Yeah.
help of Sting. Dolph Ziggler won it all.
By the way, non-wrestler related right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to go off track. Sorry for cutting off, Wade Houston. But ladies and gentlemen, the Houston Astros are just 3 outs away from winning the World Series.
Congratulations, y'all.
Houston Astros is from Texas, so Lee, I would hope you'd be excited a little bit.
I'm happy for them, but I live in Dallas. Ain't nothing to do with me.
Well, I mean, that's still y'all's baseball team. No, I think Dallas got a baseball team.
I like baseball. I'm wrestling. I like baseball.
Well, I like every sport, but, I'm still going to congratulate people even though I hate them.
You know? If John Cena got fired, I'll be the first in line to congratulate him. Yeah, I said it. If John Cena ever gets fired, I'll be the first in line. Man, congratulations.
That's going to be a cold day in hell.
It's going to be a chilly day. That helps.
If she ever got fired, the devil would give away free snow cones. That's how impossible it's going to be for him to get fired.
It ain't gonna be closed, and it would be a riot if it was closed doors. If it was like behind the scenes, hey John, we gotta let you go. Like, dude, do it publicly. This is your top cash cow. Fire her publicly.
Oh, it'd be crazy.
Speaking of Raw's 25th anniversary, 25-year, quarter of a century. Can you believe it, man? Raw's 25. I remember the first episode when the Hall of Famer, God bless the Hall of Famer, Lord, I got his name already, the Weasel. He was left out of the show, sold out, Manhattan Center, sold out. And he tried all kind of tricks to get back in the building. God bless you, Weasel. Bobby the Brain Heenan. There you go. God bless you. That was the first episode, July 11th, 1993. I was in diaper watching that show. Now, the reason why it's now on the 11th is because the 11th is a Tuesday. They're going to move it to the 22nd, which is a Monday. We got Taker. We got Nash. We got The Undertaker in the building. We got Kevin Nash in the building. Shawn Michaels. Maybe The Rock. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Ric Flair, Stone Cold, and The Rock have all been confirmed.
Yes, sir. The Nature Boy. We popping bottles. We popping champagne.
I'm sure. Also, you know what? I just didn't think about it, Lee. I'm almost 100% sure we'll return then. It's a name we haven't talked about in forever. For Raw's 25th anniversary, ladies and gentlemen, what if the red and yellow run wild?
That'd be interesting, brother. Well, you know something, brother?
Well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
That would be cool if they brought in. Actually, no, because you need all three. It would be cool if Scott Hall came in. Then you have all three members of the NWO, the original NWO. That'd be cool.
Excuse me. Anything is possible in the rest of the world, my friends.
Unfortunately, you get 2/3 because it'll be Scott Hall, it'll be Hulk Hogan. It'll be Kevin Nash, Hogan. So you get 2/3 NWO, but NWO nonetheless. So bang.
Yes,
So
sir.
also, January 22nd, ladies and gentlemen. Tickets are available right now. These tickets, NXT War Games is going down in Houston this week for NXT weekend, for Survivor Weekend. It's going down, man. We got War Games. We got Survivor Series. We got Raw that Monday. Maybe, just maybe, SmackDown Tuesday. You know,
4 nights of wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot beat it.
Say again?
I said 4 nights of wrestling action, you cannot miss it. You cannot beat it. 4 nights of wrestling, come on. You're stupid if you don't have the network.
Yes, sir,
and or
man.
cable.
And if you're like me, I'll be watching every episode. Every episode of Raw since day one, and that's a lot of watching. So get comfortable, enjoy yourself. If you're not working, of course. If you are, try not to get in trouble. But check out every episode of Raw. From '93 till right now. You can only do this on the network for the really low price, ladies and gentlemen, of $9.99. I'm so excited. I can't wait for that. It's gonna be awesome. That's next year. But this year though, we're getting ready for Survivor Series. We're getting ready for Clash of Champions. Clash of Champions in December. We got Survivor Series weekend. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, sir.
What if Survivor Series came back to Montreal?
Okay, you know how he said Cena getting fired would be a cold day in hell?
Yeah.
But then Survivor Series ever coming back to Montreal is a colder day in hell.
Yeah, I'm thinking, the wounds are pretty much healed. Shawn and Brett made peace with it. Technically, Vince and Brett made peace with it.
We have a better chance of Chris Benoit getting inducted into the Hall of Fame before Montreal gets another Survivor Series.
Yeah, you're right about that. It ain't never gonna happen. Ooh. Well, wait a minute. Hold up. Anything can happen, right? Hell, Randy Savage in the Hall of Fame. Whoever thought Randy Savage would be in the Hall of Fame? Okay, because he did something.
Yeah, but there's one difference between Randy Savage and Chris Benoit.
Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, you're right. Kevin Nash shot somebody. Kevin Nash shot somebody one time.
Yeah, but he probably tore his quad while doing it.
I'm trying to defend Survivor Series. This is not working out. Survivor Series Montreal, I'm sorry. I'm trying to defend y'all. I'm trying to stick up for y'all Montreal. I'm trying to stick up Survivor Series. But Survivor Series, you let me down, Survivor Series. I'm sorry. I'm trying to build your case. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's one out away for the Houston Astros to make history and win the World Series. LA Dodgers have never won a World Series, and their streak still goes unwinning tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Houston Astros one out away.
Yes.
Even though my team didn't make the World Series, I'm still watching it. Why? I don't freaking know.
Well, that's life, ladies and gentlemen. But don't be a lemon. Be a rosebud. Be a rosebud, John. Don't be a lemon. Be a rosebud.
Man, fuck a rosebud.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, what else we got here? Oh, yeah. November 22nd. We're turning 5, ladies and gentlemen. All you guys, I don't know how the hell we're going to do it. I believe that is, if I have to worry, I'm going to change date. But Wrestling Trash anniversary is coming up. It's going to be awesome. I hope I'm going to do it on my day off. It's going to be awesome. And, of course, next year, either next year or the end of this year, we're going to get ready for the best matches of 2017. All you got to do, email us at wrestlingtracks@gmail.com, favorite matches of all time in 2017. Doesn't matter where, from any promotion. It can be from the good old faithful WWE. It can be from those other guys like Impact Wrestling, whatever you want to call them, like Lucha Underground, like Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, whatever wrestling company you can think of. the best matches of 2017. We're going to break them down. We're going to set 100, break them down to 20, talk about it live. But only one of those matches gets the match of the year award. Who's it going to be? What match is going to be? We'll find that out at the end of the year. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. You got my list ready.
It just came back to mind. You probably heard about it earlier, a couple of months ago, but just refresh your memory. For the first time ever, most people are pissed off about it. I like it. I love it. For the first time ever, believe me, I've searched. Raw will be on New Year's night and Christmas night. For the first time ever.
Yes, sir. I'll be home that night. I don't give a I understand why kids and, Reby Hardy for one, because Reby Hardy took it to Twitter. She said it's fucked up, whatever. But Christmas morning, let everybody go home Christmas Eve. I don't know where Raw's at on Christmas Day.
Actually, Christmas morning is the next day, but yeah.
But all right, listen. I don't know where Raw's at on Christmas Day. I'll have to look it up. But go home the day before Christmas Eve. Spend that day and Christmas Eve with your family. Maybe Christmas Eve with your family. If you can spend half of Christmas Day and get on a private jet that will take you straight to the arena, so be it.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wrestling Tracks, and I am proud to announce right now that I am watching the very new episode of the new season of Total Divas.
Ooh. I had a boo button. Where's my boo button at? I had a boo button on here. Where is that sucker? I got no boos. It sucks. But
what's wrong with Total Divas?
What's my John Cena sucks button? Dang. I thought it had John Cena sucks button on here.
Dude, you don't know what I just saw Nikki Bella and Lana bend over and shake their butt. So you know what? If you want to boo that, you go ahead and boo that, boy. Holy shit.
Dang, Lana, why Lana gonna be playing with people, bro? Let's settle down, Lana. Stop playing with me. Let's settle down. But Lana's married. I take that back. I take all that back. Lana. But if it don't work out, I'm here for you, Lana. We're here for you.
All right, Lee. I hate to burst our bubble, but all right. It's going to be the coldest day in hell before Lana recognizes me or you.
Yeah.
I mean, not unless I ever went to a WWE event and met her in person and be like, hey, girl, I'm your next husband. But then, then I got to face the wrath of Rusev, and Rusev's a fucking bitch, and all I got to do is kick him at the knee and he'll go down.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
If you have not seen, what was it? It's a Christmas movie starring this guy.
And his name is John Cena!
As much as I hate this dude, I gotta give him props. But the problem with the movie, you kind of, you can't see him. But yeah, he's in there somewhere. I got the name of the dog movie he's in. John's in that movie. You know the name of the movie.
What movie?
The movie John Cena's in this Christmas. It was a Christmas movie. Mark Wahlberg is in it, something like that.
Are you talking about Daddy's Home?
Yeah.
Daddy's Home 2 don't come out for a few more weeks.
Yeah, the problem is you can't see John in his part. So this kind of sucks. But yeah.
That's so funny because you can't see him. Sorry. But also, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena also has a movie coming out. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for this, but honestly, I might get a boo from you. But this John Cena movie actually looks pretty fucking good. He's a parent in this movie. He's a parent in this movie, and his daughter's going to prom or dance or whatever, and she's talking about losing her virginity. And Cena and his wife go out and try to stop it. It's supposed to be one of the funniest movies he's ever done.
Yeah, but the problem is he's invisible, you know?
You can't see him. Oh my God, that's the Gutbuster.
Ladies and gentlemen, nonetheless, check it out, enjoy it. I don't know about you guys, but nature's calling. So I'm gonna wrap this show up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Houston.
Yes, sir. I'm getting tired, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta answer nature's call right quick. We'll see you tomorrow with Greg McCray live right here at Wrestle Tracks. Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
Yo, everybody get up! Everybody get up! Everybody needs to understand that I'm more than simply a hype man for this rap group, just like Geico is more than just a company that can save you money. Geico also has fast and friendly claim service, so they can help you when you need it most. And while I do love being a hype man, I also love reading for children's audiobooks. Like Little Bo Peep, she lost the sheep, and she don't know where to find them. Yo!
Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.